Just going to start off down on our backs, drawing your knees into a bend. You can place your hands on them if you prefer, and just gently drawing circles to massage through the lower spine. Shuffle your shoulder blades down and away from your ears. Allow the shoulders to melt down and away from you. And if it feels comfortable for you to do so, you can draw external rotations, internal rotations, opposite directions, clockwise or anti-clockwise. Just listen to your body and respond however feels correct for you. Whenever you're ready, begin to gently draw lines up and down with the feet. You can point and flex the toes if it feels comfortable for you to do so, to mobilize through the ankles as well as the knees. If you prefer to hold behind the thighs, then you can do so. And for all of these movements, if you have a tie or a belt, then you can gently hook it around the backs of the thighs, the feet. Whenever you're ready, allow yourself to find stillness here in Viparita Karani. This is the fountain of youth posture. We allow all of the energy and blood from the base of your feet to draw up in towards the body, into the torso, to be rejuvenated. Exhale deeply and fully. Inhale deeply and fully. When you're ready, interlace behind the back of the left thigh, and you can either draw the right leg in a bent leg or a straight leg and plant it down on the floor. Interlacing behind either the back of the left thigh, or if it feels more comfortable for you to do so, you can transfer the hands towards the left calf or the left toe. This pose translates to hand to big toe pose, Supta Baddhangusthasana. So if it does feel comfortable for you to hook your hand around the big toe, then feel free to do so. When you're ready, take that leg into a bend, plant the ankle on the opposite leg's thigh, and either gently press your inner left thigh away from you, or if you prefer, you can draw both legs towards you, ensuring that you keep the dorsiflexion in the left ankle so the sole of that foot is always shining to the wall of your right. Spend some deep breaths here. There's quite a lot of emotions and memories that we hold within the hip muscles, so you might find the mind wanting to wander away here. If you do feel that there is enough dissipation of tension from the muscle that you can interlace behind the back of the right thigh, then feel free to do so. When you're ready, send both soles of the feet to the floor and elevate the right leg whenever you're ready, interlacing behind the back of the thigh, the calf, or hooking your index finger and pointing finger and middle finger, around the biggest toe. Find which one feels most comfortable for you. Keep as much of a bend in the knee as you need. We want to focus on keeping that dorsiflexion and keeping a height and a length through the back of the leg. With every inhale, find more height. With every exhale, deepen into your stretch. When you're ready, we bend that leg, hook the ankle on the opposite leg's thigh, and if it feels comfortable for you, you can draw the legs in towards you, keeping that dorsiflexion. Allow yourself to find stillness and quietness in the mind, observing only the correlation of the breath and the sensation you can feel within the muscle. When you're ready, plant the legs down, or the soles of the feet, and gently sway the legs from side to side. Inhaling center, exhaling to the side. Often we take shallow chest breaths throughout the week when we're going about our day-to-day business. So allow instead your breath to guide your body's movements as opposed to the other way around. This allows your full breath. It counteracts all of the shallow chest breathing. We can gently move through the lower back, keeping a gently taut abdominal wall and pelvic floor. If it feels comfortable for you, begin to butterfly the legs in separate directions, keeping that bent leg. If it feels comfortable for you to do so, rest here in Supine, bound ankle pose. Allow yourself to focus on your breath flooding through your belly. Observe the temperature of breath on the top lip. You can place blocks or books underneath the thighs if it feels uncomfortable to draw your legs this wide, and this will support you and make sure you're creating less of a wide range of motion. When you're ready, draw the legs together and roll onto your right hand side. Coming into a seated position whenever you're ready, you can take either Dandasana or Sukhasana, the rod or easy pose, which is crossed legs. When you're ready, we draw the arms up towards the sky and allow yourself to create a connect to the floor below you and the space above and around you. Lift energy up from the ground below you. Allow it to draw up through the pelvic floor, through the core, and out through the fingertips. Whenever you're ready, begin to draw gentle crescent moons from side to side. Your left and your right, your yin and your yang, gently lifting, opening through the chest and the crown. Inhale, center, exhale, side. Keep a gentle lift in the pelvic floor and core. Keep a space between the shoulders and the ears. When you're ready, finding stillness, we begin to roll up through the shoulders, back and down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back and down. If it feels comfortable for you to do so, you draw the arms to a lift. You can draw opposing circles, same direction, forward moving circles, backwards moving circles. Listen to your body and respond in a way that feels right for you, where you can invite more space and movement. And then find stillness in a twist to your left side. Allow your outer right palm to rest on your outer left leg, and your left arm rests behind you. You don't want to place any weight down through that left arm, so we keep nice and strong through the abdominals, nice and tall through the spine. If the twist is a little bit much for you, then instead place that right hand on the inner right thigh. When you're ready, we inhale through center, exhale to the side. Focus on where you can build openness and space within the chest, the belly, the breath, as opposed to where you can close off and deepen your twist. When you're ready, we inhale through center and exhale, come forwards, keeping the back nice and straight. Keep the lift in the abdominals, the tucking down of the ribs, and the retraction down of the backs of the shoulder blades. If we need to deepen the bend in the knees as you walk your hands forwards, that's absolutely fine. You're still targeting the hamstrings and the calves. You're just creating extra protection through the backs of your knees. Keeping the feet dorsiflexed allows you to further isolate the base of the calves. Whenever you're ready, we're going to make our way into a tabletop position. Once you're in your tabletop position, we're going to press the fingertips forwards, press the shins backwards and down, and begin to roll into Bidlasana on our exhale. we lift the pelvic floor and core, we tuck the tailbone down and rainbow through the spine. When you're ready, inhale, lift the tailbone and roll in the opposing direction until the crown gently lifts. We always keep the abdominal wall and the pelvic floor taut and lifted as we roll through cat and cow. Inhale, shine the chest forwards, gently lift the crown, lift the tailbone. Exhale, draw the tailbone down, and one by one, each segment of the spine rolls up to the sky before dropping the crown. Allow yourself to roll at your own pace of breath. Take your time. Consider each vertebrae of the spine, rolling one by one. If it helps, you can visualize a bicycle chain, rolling link by link. When you're ready, inhale, find stillness in tabletop. We're going to, if you feel comfortable, to send the left leg away, the right arm forwards. Exhale, keep your straight back as you draw them in towards one another and back away on the in-breath. Exhale in, inhale away. If you feel comfortable to draw your Vidyalasana spine, a slight lift through the central spine, then feel free to ingrain this as well. Exhale, lift the central spine. Inhale, come back. Come back to your tabletop when you're ready and swap sides. Inhale, send away the left arm, the right leg. Think about squaring off the hips, lifting the abdominal wall. Exhale in, inhale away. Thinking about stability, where you can create length. And if it feels right for you to begin to ingrain your Vidyalasana spine, then we draw the central spine up and really hug the ribs and the abdominals up and in. And when you're ready, return to your tabletop. Tuck your toes, inhale, and exhale, send it up into downward dog. Retract the shoulder blades down, tuck the ribs down. Keep the ears away from the shoulders. Press forwards and down with the fingers spread nice and wide, and if it feels comfortable to pedal the heels. Lifting your left leg, we exhale, hug it up in towards the chest, plant it in between your elbows. Inhale back up, and plant that foot down. Lift the other side, exhale, draw it in, shift your weight forwards, inhale back up, and plant that leg down. Inhale and pedal through the heels. Walking the feet one by one, coming into Uttanasana, we rest the belly on top of the thighs. This is intense forward fold. Allow yourself to plant the hands wherever you feel comfortable, either framing the feet facing backwards or forwards with the palms. You can hug the elbows. Inversions are great for circulation, so spend as much time as you feel comfortable here. And when you're ready, bend the knees and roll up to your standing position. Inhale. You want to come to the front of the mat for this part. So making your way slightly forwards, we're going to come into Surya Namaskar. Surya Namaskar is slightly fast and flowing. We're going to start off by lifting the arms. And you'll connect to the space below you. You can repeat your mantra as you go through your Surya Namaskar if you prefer. We exhale down into Uttanasana. Inhale, lift to flat back. Exhale back down to Uttanasana. Send your right foot back into your lunge. Drop the back knee to Ashvasanchalanasana and send the front leg to meet the back leg in Balasana. Inhale to tabletop. Tuck the toes. Exhale up into downward dog. Lifting the right leg, we draw it through into your lunge. Find energy to send that back leg up to the front leg and roll up to Tadasana. Over Hastasana with the arms, melt all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, Uttanasana. Left leg back. Draw the back shin down. send the front leg to meet the back leg and exhale into Balasana. Inhale into tabletop or through to Bhujangasana. Tuck the toes, inhale, lift, downward dog. Left leg lifts, and we send it through into a lunge. Draw the back leg to meet the front leg. Inhale, lift, Tadasana. Exhale all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Draw that right leg back into your lunge and then melt it down into Balasana. Inhale, tabletop, or through Bhujangasana. Exhale, send it up, downwards dog. Right leg draws through to your lunge. Inhale, and then exhale, send that back leg forwards. Inhale, and exhale. Last time we draw up into flat back. Exhale down into Uttanasana. Send the left leg back. Draw it down to Ashvasanchalanasana and exhale through Balasana. Inhale, tabletop or through to Bhujangasana. Tuck the toes, send it up, downwards dog. Lifting the left leg, we draw it through into a lunge. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, close it off into Uttanasana. Inhale, find your nice tall Tadasana position. Urdhva Hastasana up overhead. Inhale. And exhale, when you're ready, we send it back into Utkatasana with Anjali Mudra by the heart space. So this is your prayer position with the hands. We want your hips to be nice and back, your back to be nice and straight, and you can shift the weight onto the back corners of the heels. If it feels comfortable for you, you can take a twist, planting the outer left elbow onto the outer right knee. Step the left leg back. This is a strong balanced position. Inhale. And then exhale, plant that left hand down. Inhale, open the right arm up towards the sky. You can send your gaze up towards that top right arm if you feel comfortable to, or you can keep a heavy drishti right in front of you. Shift yourself to face forwards, draw that back leg and shin down, and find Ardha Hanuman. This is your runner's lunge. Keep a soft bend in your front leg and keep your back straight. When you're ready, tuck that back leg and come back to your lunge. This is your high lunge, so we want to have a tuck down of the ribs, squared off hips. Find energy through both feet and twist that back foot out into Warrior Two whenever you're ready. Create parallel arms, create an alignment through the spine and an energy from one fingertip all the way from the left arm through to the right arm. Imagine someone is pulling you in opposing directions. If you feel comfortable to, you can melt back into Peaceful Warrior, exhale forwards into Humble Warrior before inhaling back to your Warrior Two. Find a heavy drishti on that front right finger. Inhale and exhale, twist forwards back to your high lunge, arms draw up, or if you prefer, as we're melting into Warrior Three, you can send them behind you. Shift your body weight forwards and find your balance on that right foot. Left toes shine down, hips square off, and we find a lift in your abdominal wall. Plant that back leg down so your left leg lands behind you into Warrior One. The knife edge of that left leg, the left foot, should be a 45-degree angle, slightly shining outwards. Imagine that you're ripping the mat in half with your 2 feet. Right leg presses forwards, left leg presses backwards. Interlace the fingers behind you if you feel comfortable to melt forwards into Humble Warrior. Inhale. And when you're ready, exhale, step that front leg forwards to meet, the back leg forward to meet the front leg and melt into Utkatasana. We're going to do the same on the other side. So we start off by twisting to the left hand side, hooking that right elbow on your outer left thigh. Back nice and straight, chest nice and open. When you're ready, step the right leg back into your lunge. Inhale. Exhale, when you're ready, we plant that right hand down towards the floor. and the left arm inhales up towards the sky. Your drishti can lie wherever you feel comfortable. You can send it down, up, or straight forwards. Plant that top arm down to frame the front leg and shift your weight back into Ardhu Hanuman, runner's lunge. Keep your back straight, your chest open, and the back of your neck neutral. Tuck the back toe and send it up into your high lunge. Keep the hips squared off forwards, ribs tucked down, abdominals lifted. Inhale and exhale, turn it out into Warrior Two. Allow yourself to plant the front heel so it shines directly through the back leg's arch. You can have the legs anywhere between a leg to a leg and a half's distance away from one another. Take it into Peaceful Warrior on an inhale and through to Humble Warrior on an exhale. Inhale back to Warrior Two and turn it forwards into your high lunge. You can keep your arms facing forwards or up overhead or gently backwards, wherever you feel most comfortable. Warrior 3 is a very strong balance, so take your time here. It's a good pose to test resilience in, just getting up and trying it again when you do fall. Plant that back right leg down into Warrior 1, keeping your arms gently lifted up overhead. Inhale, and when you're ready, you can exhale the arms down behind you and melt your heart space forwards into Humble Warrior. Keep your breath nice and deep, your spine long, and gently relax your head. Frame that front leg, step it forwards, and melt back to Utkatasana, with a strong energy lifting up through the feet. Send it all the way up into Tadasana with your arms lifted. When you're ready, making your way down into a seated position. Cross your legs, or you can draw them out straight, or you can draw yourself completely supine, lying down on your back. Whichever you choose, we're going to start off by just observing the breath. Observe the pace of your breath, the fullness of your breath. Observe the moments of stillness in between your inhales and your exhales. Observe if they create any stillness within the mind. Close down the eyes if you haven't already. Relax down the muscles of the body where you feel you can create a little bit more relaxation, where you can melt into the space below you. If your mind starts to wander away from your breath, gently guide it back. You can observe the sound of the breath in your ears. You can create a gentle Ujjayi breath, engaging the back of the throat, exhaling firmly through the nostrils. This is your ocean breath, and it can create a gentle hissing noise. And Ujjayi, translating to ocean, can replicate that sound of the ocean waves crashing up on the shore. If your mind starts to wander away from your breath, gently guide it back. Observe the movement of the breath on the body, uniting your body, your breath, and your mind. If the mind does wander, observe first where it wanders to, before you gently guide your awareness back to your breath. Allow yourself to approach mind wandering with acceptance and ahimsa, approaching yourself with loving kindness and compassionate self-talk. Send acceptance to where the mind goes before gently drawing it back to your present, using your breath as a bridge between your present and your focus. If you feel comfortable to, allow yourself to take a pranayama or a breath technique of chamber breath. Visualize your torso in 3 chambers: the chest, the diaphragm, and the belly. Starting by taking breath for roughly 3 seconds into your chest, 3 seconds into your diaphragm, and 3 seconds into your belly. Exhaling first 3 seconds from your belly, 3 seconds from your diaphragm, 3 seconds from your chest. This is quite a long breath, so you can shorten or elongate it to your own preference. The idea of drawing and separating the torso into those 3 chambers allows you to utilize all of the space in your body, taking deep breaths. If you prefer, you can visualize the breath flooding into your body. Into your legs and your arms as well. Each time you find your mind beginning to wander, gently guide it back to your chamber breath. Whenever you're ready, allow your natural breath to resume. Allow yourself to watch the rise and the fall of the body, the rise and the fall of the chest, the shoulders, the belly. And when it feels right for you to do so, begin to invite movement and life into your body. Allow the ankles and the wrists to move. Allow the knees and the elbows to move. Feel free to gently rub the palms of the hands towards one another, creating friction and warmth. And once you've created warmth within the palms, place your palms over your eyes and gently blink them open. Rolling onto your right hand side, and making your way up into a seat whenever you're ready. Thank you for listening. Namaste.